Hoffman.
Yes.
All right, up next we've got,
One second.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. All right, up next we've got People v. Sean Hoffman, file 25-93368 FH. Counsel, you want to state your appearances, please?
Jeremiah Buffalo, we're on behalf of the people.
Mike Vogler representing Sean Hoffman.
Okay, and Mr. Hoffman's appearing from the Prescott County Jail Library by video. This is up for a docket call. We're currently scheduled for jury trial on Thursday, January 22. In terms of the docket call, Mr. Vogler, is that still our plan here?
Well, when I last spoke to Mr. Hoffman, which was Wednesday, I believe, he indicated to me, and maybe he's changed his mind, that he wanted to proceed by representing himself. I don't know if he's still of that mind or not.
Mr. Hoffman, Mr. Vogler indicates that you've expressed a desire to him that you might represent yourself. Is that true?
I've asked him to do several things for me.
You've asked him to do several things for you?
Yes, sir. And still haven't done
That's
them.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I hear that as not an unambiguous request for self-representation, but an expression of dissatisfaction with appointed counsel.
And withholding information.
All right, so under those circumstances, I would not consider that a valid waiver of the right to counsel. So Mr. Vogler will remain on the case. We're scheduled for your jury trial on January 22nd. Have witness and exhibit lists already been exchanged?
Yes.
All right, jury instructions and verdict forms 7 days prior. There'd be no need for further docket call then. Is that correct, Mr. Virgo?
Correct, Your Honor.
Correct, Mr. Vogler?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
I would say this, that there could be, I would be meeting with the prosecutor. Some of their exhibits are video recording, body cams. There may be some, I guess, motion eliminates that I might want to file and have heard on January that.
Oh, the January 5th date?
Yeah, because
Okay.
unless, I mean, we may be able to reach agreement on redactions and things like that, or what should or should not come video.
You want me to just put it on for a docket call just so we can touch base on it then?
That's fine, Your Honor.
Okay. We'll put it on the January 5th for docket call at 10:10 a.m. And Mr. Vogler, you have a motion for bond reduction noticed up. Go ahead.
Your Honor, the only thing I would add to this is that I mentioned a delay between a July 1st preliminary examination date, that was the date it was originally scheduled, and it was adjourned to July 15th. That adjournment occurred over the defendant's objection. My recollection is that the district court found good cause to adjourn it. That's the only thing I wanted to speak of as in terms of the delays that have occurred in this case. Otherwise, I believe the 180-day is set to come up here very shortly, December 5th, I think it was.
Okay. All right, Mr. Virgo, people's position.
Relative to reductions in general, Your Honor, he likes to run and he's facing certain conviction. I think that if he gets out, he's going to stay out.
No, you don't know that. I have an address here in Rogers City
Yeah, and Mr. Hoffman, Mr. Vogler did provide that to us with Ms. Musek. All right, well, in this case, it's a charge of fleeing, eluding third with the habitual fourth. The court did quash one of the felony counts on defense motion, and then there's a misdemeanor charge as well. I think that the bond was set pretty high. What's it set at? Oh, it's at 75,000 cash or surety. And now there's a motion to reduce it under the court rule that he's going to be served 6 months in jail. So the court needs to reconsider a personal bond. Under these circumstances, Mr. Hoffman's got habitual fourth notice in this case. And these allegations involve some dangerous driving. And we do have trial scheduled just next month. If I wasn't able to get trial scheduled for, say, another 4 months, I think I'd really give some thought to, where we're at on bond here. But I think given that we've got trial in January, I'll deny the motion to reduce bond at this time. All right, so Mr. Hoffman, we're going to touch base on January 5th with any possible motions that your attorney may have. And then we're scheduled for a trial on January 22nd. All right, we'll see you then. And Mr. Vogler, when we were last here, you said that you had subpoenaed some financial documents. Have you received those then?
I have received, there have been 3 subpoenas put out, not at the same time. The last one was put out, but 2 of the bank subpoenas have come back. Not yet looked at the most recent one. The other one, which was to the owner of the alleged victim in this case, has not picked up service there. My suggestion to the court, my request really would be to set this matter for a spring trial date. My plan, I guess, will be to subpoena the gentleman to that trial with a request that he produce certain documents. I will come back, however, before trial and ask the court to give me an early return date on that document request. But at this point, any other way to do it?
Well, so help me understand, this is the complaining witness?
Well, it's the owner of the complaining witness. Yeah, it's a LLC that's the victim. He's the principal of that.
And you've sent a subpoena to that individual and they've not been served with the subpoena?
They have not read, it was registered mail, return receipt, has not been picked up. That went out before we were last year.
Mr. McLennan, what's your position with regard to the defense wants to get documentation from an owner of the complainant in this case? That seems like a very reasonable request and that your office should provide some assistance there.
Your Honor, I would agree that we'll provide any assistance we can, and it is a reasonable and required request in this case.
Yeah. In fact, I'm going to direct that the prosecutor's office should assist with the service of the subpoena. Get a deputy to go serve him with that subpoena. Go get those records. Have the police get those records for you. The defense needs those records. And Mr. Vogler, if that doesn't happen, we'll set it for a January 5 docket. I'll get you some trial dates today too. But if you don't have what you need, notice up a motion to compel or something. I mean, I think that that's information that we could maybe, I don't know what the parameters legally are for the prosecutor's obligation to get those documents to you, but I'd be open-minded. And it sounds like Mr. Burgo agrees that this is reasonable, that what you're wanting is reasonable for you to obtain, and they'll provide some reasonable assistance with that. So if you can communicate with their office.
I will, Your Honor. It just said that I had always assumed that a subpoena from a defense attorney in a criminal case would have to be honored.
That would be, but first he's got to be served with it.
Yes.
So you would need to get him personally served.
I would, but then I was at the seminar last month, and all these really good lawyers are saying, no, you don't have to honor it. And the only way you can do it is get them subpoena to a trial date and get an early return on the subpoena production of those documents. So I don't know. But the bank responded, so I'm at least 2/3 of the way there right now.
Okay. What would be the estimated length of the trial then?
I thought we said 2 days.
Agreed, Your Honor.
Huh?
Agreed.
Okay. How about I could give you a Monday, Tuesday, March 16th and 17th. And I'll give each side 21 days to exchange witness and exhibit lists. And we'll come back for a docket call January 5th at 10:20. And Mr. Vogel, I guess I'll leave it in your capable hands to decide whether you want to file a motion to compel or whether you want to submit a trial subpoena and ask for an early return date, or whether the prosecutor's office is willing and able to assist you. And if you need any assistance from the court, you can notice up any motion at the docket call.
All right, thank you.
All right, anything further from the people?
No, Your Honor.
From the defense? Anything further from the defense? All right. All right, we'll see you January 5th at 10:20, Ms. Chief.
Thank you, Your Honor.